There are many types of pets, and they are the favorite animals of most people, so they raise them and provide care for them. Keeping a pet adds a kind of pleasure to its owner. Such as dogs and cats, especially since some of these animals have eccentric characteristics that will be explained. To complete our information, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell button. Did you know that parrots can speak even though they do not have vocal cords? Parrots are characterized by their ability to imitate sounds, interact with humans, and communicate with them through speech, but they do not have vocal cords that enable them to do so, so parrots produce sounds by using their laryngeal muscles to push air through the trachea, and some of them have also been able to train in recognizing shapes and the colors. Do you raise a dog in your home? It is a wonderful animal and one of the most loyal animals, and this is not only what distinguishes it, but it also possesses many characteristics that distinguish it from other animals, including the ability to see at night, which is explained by the formation of the retina's reflective cells, a layer of tissue called the choroidal mat. It also possesses. Dogs are able to see long distances at night, up to 6 meters. On the other hand, the cones, which are the cells in the retina that are responsible for determining colors, enable them to perceive different colors, and this negates our belief in what is conventional. Dogs can only see in black and white. Have you heard about the goldfish? We all know it. It is the fish that is kept in home aquariums. The goldfish has the ability to remember things and learn them. Research at the University of Plymouth has proven the goldfish's ability to do this by training it to learn to push a food lever that works for 1 hour a day. The fish was able to learn this and remember it for 3 months. Can it really do that? Cats are such pets, smart and also naughty. They can fit their bodies into small and narrow spaces. The reason for this is that cats' bodies are very flexible, as their skeleton contains 230 bones, in addition to the fact that their pelvis and shoulders are loosely connected to the spine, so cats are flexible animals and can pass through various narrow places. We move from the world of domestic animals to another world, which is the world of predatory animals, which prey or hunt other animals in order to feed on them. Predatory animals are by nature carnivorous, such as hyenas, whales, and snakes. Below is an explanation of some facts about these animals. Hyenas. Hyenas make sounds similar to laughter, but they are not related to their feeling of pleasure at all. They make them during their search for prey. On the other hand, the male hyena uses these laughs more than the female hyena uses them, because the female is the one who is in control in the hyenas. The subordinate male aims to compete for food, and the sounds made by hyenas can differ according to social rank. The laughter of a young hyena, for example, indicates frustration and dissatisfaction with his share of food. The killer whale. The whale has a large brain and is ranked second in size among all ocean mammals. Neuroscientist Lori Marino, along with a group of other researchers, discovered superhuman intelligence in whales using magnetic resonance imaging, and therefore they possess good sensor cells that enable them to know and analyze their aquatic environment. It is worth noting that whales can learn some local dialects, and others can learn how to hunt with specific and different behaviors as needed. Cobra. It is one of the most poisonous types of snakes, and the length of the royal cobra can reach 5.5 meters. Its original habitat is rainforests and plains, such as India, southern China, and Southeast Asia. This type of snake feeds on other snakes, whether poisonous or non-venomous, in addition to small mammals, lizards, and eggs. In fact, the cobra can hear, but at the same time it is deaf to the sound surrounding it, so it does not dance when it hears music, and the movement it makes, which is similar to dancing, results from sensing the ground vibrations caused by the sound. Have you ever seen a cobra dance? We move to another world, it's wild animals. Wild animals are animals that live alone on the land and do not need any kind of assistance, as they can find shelter, food, and all their requirements by relying on themselves. Below is an explanation of some of the strange things about these animals. Uncivilized human beings. He uses his feet to eat. The orangutan is a type of monkey, and it is one of the animals that eats food using its feet and hands. It has great skill in using its feet when collecting and eating food. The reason for this is that its feet are specially designed for rapid climbing and grasping, and it has 4 toes on each foot, and his thumb and nails, and it is worth noting that his hands and feet are identical in shape. Sloth. Sloths are one of the unique animals of their kind. They have only 3 toes. They live in rainforests and rely mainly on tough tree leaves for their food. It is known that these leaves may contain toxins. However, sloths have a developed multi-chambered digestive system. It has some bacteria that contribute to the process of slowly breaking down these leaves, so it takes a sloth about 2 weeks to digest its food. In general, the sloth's body has evolved to expend little energy because its diet does not provide it with many calories and nutrition. The elephants. Elephants are mammals that cannot jump, such as sloths, hippos, and rhinos, but the difference between elephants and these latter animals is that they can lift their bodies off the ground using their 4 feet at the same time when running, but elephants cannot do that. Koala. The koala has fingerprints that are very similar to human fingerprints, as it is difficult to differentiate between koala and human fingerprints even under a microscope. Can you believe this? Koala fingerprints were discovered in 1996 by anatomists at the University of Adelaide in Australia, and it is worth mentioning that there are other animals. They have fingerprints similar to those of humans, namely chimpanzees and gorillas. It is clear from the above that every animal has characteristics that distinguish it from other animals. Whether they are wild animals, predators, or domestic animals, this nature was created by God Almighty so that they can adapt to their surrounding environment.